What are you drinking? Coffee?
Yeah.
You can warm yourself up, right?
Yeah.
Because it's cold.
Yeah, I started with my right.
Hello, Tammy. My
Hey.
Good
internet
morning.
had to restart my internet.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
You already started, Fiona, there with your legs?
Yeah. Because
Right.
today.
Then
So
you could go, Tammy, so that she could rest.
yeah.
Okay. I was just texting Fiona on Facebook.
Ah. I record your friend.
You cut out. I didn't understand you.
Good movement. Let your butt stretch back. There you go.
There's one lady in the ladies group, and she's recording herself, and her form is gonna kill her.
Oh.
I think.
What happens?
She's just, I don't know what she's doing. In this one, it bothered my brain, and I shouldn't have said anything, but I did. Because she responded with, she pushed out 15 perfect. I'm like, okay, you do you. Let me shut up. Because I know when my form was not proper, it really created issues in my shoulders and neck.
Mhm.
Form is everything about how it relates to the core.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that every move has to be related to the core. And your form is all about that. So they do weird things that are putting their core, and then your neck goes out of line. Everything goes bad because your core is not stable.
Nice. Oh.
And I am a tad bit sore today through my lats.
Your legs are sore.
My
For me.
lats.
Yeah.
From yesterday. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's hard to be sore the next day with this. Oh.
More
You
back.
know,
More back. Okay. Don't start trying to go all the way up. Stay in the position back there and just pull with your hamstrings, right? Just pull as high as you can. Stick your butt back. Go up a bit. Thrust. That's it. But not fast. Just move. Actually squeeze into it. Have your legs do it.
Your butt, right?
Yeah, your butt. Even if it's only moving an inch. Back down. That's it. Back down. Let it stretch and move. Good. Ready, Fiona? You alive down there?
Yeah.
That's good. How'd that feel?
um, oh,
You doing overhand today?
looks like it. Do I normally do under?
Oh, that's fine. If you're gonna do overhand, I would have you be more leaned over. You gotta be more like parallel to the ground when you do overhand.
Does it work differently overhand versus under, or
Well, you're gonna feel it
muscles,
differently, I'll
or
tell you that. You always do feel it differently and you're gonna pull less. But you're supposed to be much more like leaned over, like you're almost like it's like a where you're horizontal with the ground type move,
Oh.
and it'll probably hit, or you feel it'll hit the upper back more than the lower part. You see, it's harder, right?
Yeah. Okay, I feel it in my lower back.
Well, because you're leaned forward and you're. It's a harder move. Let me explain this to you. But you're supposed to be more parallel with the floor. It is harder to do. That's why you probably lower the bar, you lower the amounts you carry, because it's just harder to do stationary. And
I
it's a
suck.
harder overall move. Ready, Fiona? It's hard to sit there and actually hold the lower position with a overhand.
Uh-huh.
In powerlifting, right, which is where it's done, that move is done one at a time, where you pick it up the floor and you put that weight right back on the floor. Up the floor, it touches and you put it right back on the floor. It is very hard to sit there and hold that position with your body horizontal and not put tension back on the floor. That's hard. So your lower back goes crazy.
And there's really no way to do wrist straps if you're overhand or if you're underhand.
No. Well, there is, but it's just uncomfortable. But you shouldn't need wrist straps for the bench row. It'll eventually really catch up quick, because you're not doing the same amounts.
Okay. Oh, that'll help. I just popped 3 times in my lower back.
Ready, Tammy?
I'm still trying to mentally figure out that last move that I just screwed all up. Excuse me.
Somebody talk.
I got my pro pictures back this morning, and I
Nice.
just don't understand what the hell the judges were thinking, other than teams.
Up, up.
Mhm.
There we go, like that. Nice. Back up.
Nice. All right.
Double.
You're right. Ready, Tammy?
No, I'm slow. No. See? Dang it. I think I can go, and I can't. So why do I even try? Sorry.
All right. Look at this. Now she's holding it backwards, huh?
Oh. Does it back?
She's just holding it like that. Who knows why? But nothing's.
Because I thought I'd have better grip, but I don't.
Yeah, of course not. Luckily, it's just bands. They're more forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to cause me to fail quicker with my wrist or with my hand strength.
Well, what it could cause is a bicep pain because of it.
Oh, my band just broke.
What was that?
Broken.
Oh, it may have been. I know what it was.
But it wasn't
It
a
wasn't the
band.
band. No, it
No.
wasn't the band. I put some things on the edge so that it would quit ripping my band,
Oh, the
and that's
little
what just
plastic thing.
flew.
That little
Yeah.
plastic thing didn't look like it did much. What was that? It flew away. Contact Brandon Witters. He has some new plates made out of the plastic. If you want, Tammy,
Okay.
contact Brandon Witters. I'll send you his
Okay.
link. He has some new plates he's making out of the plastic.
Uh-huh.
Now, is he the dentist?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. The clown dentist, Mr. Clown.
Eat this plate or that oh,
Huh?
I mean this plate?
Yeah, yeah, that right there's a good plate.
Oh.
The one that comes with the accelerator. Well, if you got yourself the accelerator, Tammy, it comes with a plate. With a
Yeah.
plastic plate.
Okay. But I wouldn't be able to work out at 5 a.m. Wake up the whole household.
Well, it depends where you work out in the house. But you're right. That thing does make noise. Fiona doesn't seem to care. She's waking people up or whatever time she's doing it.
No.
You're in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My internet will not work in the basement.
That's why they're throwing her out of New York. They're tired of Fiona with her accelerator in the middle of the night.
Get it, Fiona.
Well, you're trying there.
Tammy always try.
Yeah, always try. Hello, Scott. You ready to start?
Got a big group today.
Well, they're finishing. You're starting.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, ladies.
All right. See you.
See you Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Unless you let me know if you're gonna do it this weekend, Tammy. If you're gonna do another one, you let me know. Just text me.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Ready to go, Scott?
I am. So just to let you know, yesterday I pulled something right in here while we were doing it. So I'm a little sore this morning.
What were you doing yesterday?
No, it was after our workout.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what'd you do?
I don't know. We did pull. It's pull day.
Today?
Yesterday was pull day. So something happened. I don't know what.
Good. Good stretch. Whoa! Look what we have here. Who decided to show up? Brian, are you ready to go, or are you just gonna show us your closet?
Nice room, man.
You're supposed to go now. Now that you're supposed to sit down. Hey,
You
here
guys
goes
talking
the
to
stuff. It's your turn, senor.
It's my turn?
Yes, it's your turn. He already did his thing.
I just woke up. Gosh.
You're always surprised.
I know.
Then he looks at his
Why
phone
did I
like
get
it's
this
gonna tell
feeling
him.
that you're even gonna be on at 6:30? You gotta text me earlier. What am I doing? Chest or split squat? I don't know what I did.
Overhead
press.
press.
That's what you like doing. Overhead press for some reason.
This is your favorite thing. And the things that you consider your favorite things, it's like, well, if you do the okay, good. All right.
I'm doing dark gray.
All right. Let's see the dark gray.
Well, it says I did light gray 44 reps, which was probably like 35 or something. But
Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's see what you do with this one. Why you keep on looking at the phone for?
I'm trying to get my little app so I can remember what I did.
Man, you have that bad of a memory?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, what are you trying to remember here?
It gets worse and worse.
Control it. Slow down. Keep your wrist straight. At the top, make sure your wrists are straight, not back. Yeah, this is the band you should be using. You had at least 2 more up there where you were going to actually give effort. You felt effort coming on, and you said, "No, no, let me kneel down." Come on, come on. Good, good, good. You had at least 1 more up there, 1 or 2 more up there that you could actually try to push into. That was real good.
Gosh, it burns.
There you go. He wasn't playing around today.
I did the wrong thing. God bless.
Chest out, chest out. Yeah, like that. Stay like that. Ready, Brian?
Am I doing split squat usually?
Yes, you should do split squats. Right now, do a split squat, then do the
Chest press.
yeah. Try to always be shocked by the order.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You're using the light gray, right?
Yeah.
I think you could already do the dark gray.
You think?
Yeah. It won't matter the amount. The amount of reps will probably be maybe 2 or 3 off,
Really?
but you're able to do it,
You want me to
and it's
try?
better. Yeah. Try it and control it. All right.
All right, boss.
In a lot of these moves, the amount of reps won't change much, even from one to the other.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're able to control it, always go with a heavier one.
That's the question. Can I control?
I think you can. You just like to pretend you can't. Because, like you said, you're lazy. I know that.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get you out of your lazy mode.
But I'm consistently lazy. I gotta
Yeah,
get
right. It's work for you.
I mean,
You ought to write a book. How to
I
be
mean-
lazy and succeed.
consistent. I mean, it's all about consistency.
Success for the lazy.
I've been doing X3 for a few years, consistently lazy. You know,
Lazily consistent.
lazy. Oh gosh. Oh wait, which side? Left.
All right, really focus. The really important part is the first rep is to get out of there under control.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to put my foot in the middle of the plate, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
All right. I don't remember again asking that. Ooh.
You see what I mean? I know you're more than strong enough to actually do it. Good. This is the one that is actually you're gonna feel actual work here. The other one we were teaching you the balance really at that point, but here's where you're gonna start actually working out. Good. Good. Okay, relax. Just relax your mind. All right. Good. Okay. Remember to pull the shorts back because you got to push against the bare leg. Good. Good. You see what I mean? You basically almost got the same reps, really, but this was much more effective. You're more than strong enough for this. This is where you're actually going to start building up strength. The other one was really about getting you the first week or so, the balance of it, but your legs are more than strong enough now.
Yeah, I think we did the same amount of reps, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it really doesn't matter. You put almost any tension, and you see you're gonna end up with the same amount of reps. What it's really telling you is that all you're trying to do is build up that stamina. Then from then on, it wasn't your strength ever that you needed. We needed to build up your auxiliary muscles on the side. Now you have the stability and the control. Ready to go, Scott? Scott, you ought to put some spikes on that wall to motivate you not to, fall on your head. Have like a Temple of Doom scenario. And your movement has improved a heck of a lot, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, just great. The next thing is I would move that nice, beautiful tailor out of the fucking way. Because if you fall and you break the tailor, it'll really be tragic. I tell you right now, it'll be like a tragedy right there. To break a Taylor guitar over your.
You would go, no, Scott. You'd be like, no, Taylor.
No, Scott. I don't care. You broke your head, but you broke the Taylor. How old is that Taylor?
Huh?
How old is that Taylor?
5 years.
5 years. Okay. But was it a used Taylor or it's a new Taylor?
It was new when I got it.
All right. If you get your hands on the Taylor from like the 70s or whatever,
yeah.
Things are just beyond belief. People don't really realize how much of a difference that wood makes once it's really old. Good, you're doing great. Brian has a lot to learn from you as far as tenacity and actually going beyond lazy. Ryan's over there drinking his little coffee. Yes. Good. Don't fall on your head. Good work. Man, that was awesome. That was good. Yeah, Brian, you're supposed to get up. The man is still
Now
alive.
I'm still on break.
You're still on break.
Yeah, it's the break time, man. Jeez. Tell you like a dang slave driver or some crap, man.
What you're paying them for?
Yes. All right, all right. You know, Scott's got that fancy guitar. We should hear some background music.
Right, right. He should be playing it while you're in the background there.
Right.
I don't know. My fingers hurt from holding that bar.
Won't be able to hold your chords, I guess. Huh?
Bring the bar down. Bar down in front of you. Keep your shoulder blades back, chest out. But bring that bar down. Slide the bar down in front of you. More. And stick your chest out. Like that. Now push straight. Don't let the bar just push straight. Move straight, 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 straight. Now let it move your elbows back straight. And right there, right there. Push back out. That's it. Don't go back any further. That's it. Stick your chest out as much as possible. Good, good. Don't let the bar slide up. Let the bar push your elbows back and open you. Don't let it go up. Good. Good. Here we go. We're getting to the fun area, Brian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Resist on the way back. Slow, 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 slow. Resist. Don't let the bar ride up. Don't let the, you see how the bar wants to ride up on you? Let it push your elbows back. Stick chest out. There we go. Now start slowing down and really push into it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, man. Come on. You're taking the lazy out of Brian. I'm gonna throw you out of that lazy man's club. Ready to go, Scott?
Yeah. Let's see if we can do this with the gray. We haven't tried yet.
All right. I'm sure you can. Try to bring the elbows a little bit in. They're a little bit too far outside. Yep, you could handle it, okay? Scott, Brian wants you to do like 70 reps there. Like just sit there. Do reps forever so he doesn't have to get up. Good. Come on. Man, you're doing great, Brian. No, Scott. That's a huge improvement. Okay, now put it down. Yeah, right there, right there. You're definitely not gonna be able to play guitar now. Now you really can't hold it.
Whew. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. You did good,
That was fun.
Brian. Unfortunately, it's your turn. Yeah, he's gonna pretend he's doing important stuff.
Are you saying something to me? I can't hear you, dude.
Yeah,
Your audio cuts out on
Yeah.
me. I can hear like every other word. I don't know, Scott. Can you hear him? Okay.
He sounds fine to me. You sound fine to me.
Really?
he's just pretending.
No, I'm serious. I'll record it on my end and I'll email it to you. It's pretty bad. I just tested my internet. That's what I was doing, and my internet's like I don't know,
Crap.
really good.
Really
I
good.
don't know. Well, 500 meg
Yeah, it's not
download.
bad. That sounds good.
Half gig. I mean, it's just that's Wi-Fi, so it'd be better if it was closer. But I'm all the way across the house. Light gray. I did light gray or dark
The
gray?
dark gray.
That's what I did.
Dark gray.
That's right. Split squat right side. Can't remember what side I did. Might break a sweat or something, maybe.
I know, right?
This isn't good.
In a week or so or two, we'll be in the black band where you'll really start actually doing something. Try to control it a little bit more. Good. Good. Good work.
Black band, my ass.
No,
Yeah, it will be.
you're gonna move up to this to like maybe the 25, 26, and then you will be able to do like the black band on
You're smoking that good Florida weed down there, man.
it.
Awesome, man.
All right, Scott. We'll see
See
you.
you Monday.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Now it's only you left for the torture.
What'd you say?
Now it's only you left for the torture.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's so weird that he can hear you and I can't. I don't know what that's all about. Weird. What am I doing? Tricep gray. Tricep. So my employee that worked for me, the one that house I showed you,
Yeah.
she's pretty serious about it.
All right.
I didn't talk to her about sub 2 because I don't know enough about sub 2 to tell her what to do.
Well, but you're trying to buy it sub 2, ain't you? What's the price she wants?
She hasn't told me. I mean, Zillow says like 318 or something, right? But she put 17 grand in windows, and she painted a wall or something, right? Like beyond that, the pictures are what they are. But it's easily splittable into a duplex because it has a whole separate entrance going up to the upstairs. So 2 bedrooms upstairs can be split off, and it's a great college town for a lot of master's students and PhDs in medical school there in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech. You know, for the long-term rental game, or you could do the Airbnb. Do you guys Airbnb?
Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Is it more profitable or more headache?
It depends. The thing is that Airbnb is saturated, so you gotta really know your numbers, right?
Yeah.
So if you're buying like a low end type Airbnb, you're really just gonna be really saturated.
Yeah.
Right? Like here in Orlando, you know how there's like probably 50 or 60,000 Airbnbs in Orlando.
Holy
so
crap.
The price for everything in Orlando has really dropped.
Yeah.
A lot. So it's like you see people like they're almost cannibalizing each other.
Right.
So with Airbnb, you either want to be in the luxury one where you're not trying to compete on price.
Right. Your value.
Right.
Value.
Yeah, your value. If you're doing price, you're gonna get killed.
Yep.
Because simply everybody and their mom has an Airbnb and you're competing on a price that makes no sense.
Yeah, you're just a commodity, just like everything else. You don't stand out from anybody else.
Price is a horrible way to compete in this thing.
If I fix it up, I would put 20 grand in the kitchen. The kitchen's old. There's a lot of things that need to be upgraded, but make it really nice.
Well, that's the whole thing. There's a lot of things that have to be upgraded. Now, the house is pretty enough that a regular person that just wants to live in a house might consider it. But now, here's the whole thing. She really owes almost as close to the house's worth, in a sense, because if you consider it, the house, let's say Zillow says it's 315, right?
Right.
But she owes like 280.
Right.
On the loan.
Yep.
So that's really, if you really consider, if she were to sell it with a listing agent,
right,
and they get 6%. Yep. So out of the 315, she's already down to like 290, 295.
Yep. With closing
and then,
costs
and then you got and then after that, that was there's the commission. Then after that, you got the closing costs. Right. So she comes out to, so you might be able to get her on a sub 2 where you tell her that listen, what you're gonna ask, let's say you give her the 315. Let's say you give her the 315, but you say that her 15, you're gonna give it to her in 5 years in equity, right? Her equity, you're gonna give her to her in 5 years. That way she won't lose it, but it won't be no payments right now. That you're just gonna take over the loan, you're gonna pay the closing costs, and maybe give her 3 or 4 grand. But then her remaining equity, no interest, but in 5 years.
Right.
At least. So then it gives you time. Right. Yeah. And what you're going to do is then you either do what you were talking about, which will be fixing it.
Right.
Right. Or you would stick in a lease option buyer.
Yeah. Are those better, do you think?
Lease option buyers are way better than a renter.
Could you get money down?
Yeah, you get around 10%.
How do you pitch the sub 2 part of it, though?
Because that's what I just told you. You pitch it in the... You pitch it to her in the sense that if she tries to sell it, she's going to lose money right now, right? Depending on her asking price.
Right. I mean, technically, has she sold it? Would she have to pay capital gains if she made anything?
She hasn't made anything. Did you see that? Did you see the price
True.
she bought it for to what she's selling? She's not making anything.
Plus, she put 17 grand in windows,
Yeah,
which
she's
I'm
not
sure
making
she's
anything.
giving back, but she's not. Windows don't appreciate.
No. And anyways, it's her personal house, right? Is this the house she's living in?
Yeah. Yep.
Then there's no there's a $250,000 to $500,000 no gain in taxes when it's your personal house you're selling.
Yeah, but since she's only been in it a year, it's under 2
It don't
years.
matter. It's her personal house. But again, she has made nothing anyways. And she's not making any gain until you pay her equity.
Well, yeah, I mean, if she's got 17 grand in windows, plus maybe 1,000 in painting or a little crap, because you know when you own a house, she's probably spent a couple grand on little stupid stuff.
Yeah. She hasn't.
She made any money.
No.
But she bought it at 285, so that's 305. If she sells it with the realtor at 320, I mean that's what 19 grand in commissions. She hasn't made any money.
She won't make it. That's why I'm telling you, a lot of the buying sub 2 works a lot with people that are exactly in that position, that they bought a house a year ago to 2 years ago, and now in reality, if they needed to sell for moving out purposes, they might actually have to bring money. They might lose money by trying to sell. Right. But let's say they got their job transferred, or they lost their job or whatever. Now, in order even to sell the house, they have to pay like $5,000 or because of the cost of the closing costs or whatever. So that's where your sub 2 works sometimes. Right.
Well, she needs to go buy. She wants to downsize and have a condo, so she's not going to pay. She's not going to buy as big as she did. I mean,
but is she going to buy right now or buy in 6 months to a year? That's what I'm telling you.
She wants to buy now.
That's the issue.
It is an issue, but
unless you, which have contacts, find a lender that's willing to accept that your lease option, right now, your buying of it from her is not going to qualify. You know, it's going to offset her debt to income ratio.
Well, what she wants to lease it back from me until she finds a house, because it's harder to find a house.
Then even better, but then you tell her that she has to lease it back from you for a year.
Why?
Well, for 6 months to a year. That way, then you've been the owner for 6 months. Then it should, depending on the servicing company, it won't hurt her against her debt to income ratio. You see what I'm saying? Because you'll have a renter in there. You have a rental contract. In other words, her loan is being serviced by you guys.
Right.
So it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So when she
count against
buys,
your income because you've had a renter.
yes, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So if she's gonna do that, where she's staying in the house paying you rent, then
But you're assuming that she can't cash flow it. She might be able to cash flow it.
Well, then why is she selling it?
She's not selling because she can't cash flow. She's selling because it's too big. It's got a half acre of grass to mow.
Yeah, exactly. She's an old lady.
She's an old lady. Her 2 sons were living upstairs, and now they both moved out. They got their own houses, and it's her. And she's like, well, maybe I can rent the upstairs and do some renovation and rent it out. And I'm like, do you really want to be a landlord, Kim? You're like, she doesn't have a marketing bone in her body. That's why she worked for me, right? So she doesn't know how to sell anything. So I said, you know what? You do whatever you want, but I don't think you're a landlord. Like, I just never saw that.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how old she is.
But she doesn't want to do it. She wants a condo that she can go and everything's mowed, everything's taken care of on the outside, and she writes a check and it's done, right? And she can travel. So, but if she could, she makes like, dude, I pay her almost 100 grand a year. So she should be, I doubt she has any debt. She's so frugal. She drives this little crappy car. You would think she lives in a tent or something. But she, as long as she can get out of the mortgage, it doesn't matter. If she can carry both mortgages, it doesn't matter about the whole rental thing for a year, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's right.
So she needs to get pre-approved like tomorrow based on my income. I mean, her income, and then go see what she can afford with holding both mortgages. And I give her the equity that she would never get over 5 years, is what you're saying.
Exactly. That's what exactly.
So buy it at 318 or whatever Zillow says or whatever we agree upon, but and tell her that I'll give it over 5 years. She doesn't pay any taxes. She gets to go buy another house. I take care of everything. No commissions, no realtors, crap. And she's basically getting the equity that she wouldn't get if she sold it through a realtor.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. That's where the sub 2 works when you offer it. I'll send you a basically a blank purchase and sale agreement. That's just a 2-page, right?
Yeah.
And it'll have some stuff filled in just to give you more or less an idea.
Yeah.
What to do with it. And then we'll talk about what you put, depending on what you want to offer.
Okay.
It's just it's basically a 2-page, basically to buy stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, she's very serious. She sent me like last night. She sent me like probably 25 photos that weren't online. And
this lady's very serious. You got to strike it while it's still.
I know. I'm going there Sunday, so I have an appointment at 2:00 to go look
she
at
already
it.
has trust in you, and she knows. Most people, when you're trying to sell sub 2, they have no idea who the heck you are. So the main thing is they're like, okay, you get the house and then you never pay it, and then what happens? In this case, she knows who the heck you are. She knows she knows what you do, and she has trust.
Dude, she handles my 3 companies' financial
exactly.
book.
So she knows what the heck. She knows you're not gonna not pay. You see,
right? She has access to my bank accounts, like all.
She'll take it anyway.
Not my personal, but my business accounts. Literally, she can write a check to herself. I mean, like, just pay it out of the business account, like the real estate investment LLC. So she knows I'm good for it. This is the difference, right? If she does this to somebody else, she's gonna go.
Yes, that's where sub 2 becomes hard. Is to strangers that the heck don't know you. Now they're trusting that you're actually going to do something. So you really got to find people with pain that are in a situation where, well, they were going to lose everything anyways.
Right. Well, she's done the math. Dude, she's a CPA. You do know what a CPA is, right? I mean, she gets numbers. She's probably ran them herself and goes, wait, 6% commission, 1% closing cost.
She knows she's down in the hole right now. So she's hoping in a way you could recuperate it for her.
Right. She's like, I'm effed. Maybe Brian has a solution. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a solution. So at least you won't lose it all.
It's a slam dunk. I think I can get way more rent than what Zillow's saying too, because a house around here, apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment is almost, it's like $1,900 a month. And this is a house with a half-acre yard, 10 minutes from Virginia Tech. And another university.
Definitely. Then what you got to definitely concentrate is on finishing that extra whatever that you could get rental on, that you could duplex it out.
Yep.
And then I'll tell you right now, if you do that and you fix that, you might be able to move her into that duplex area and then rent out the rest. She might not want to leave the area, right?
That's a great idea.
And she doesn't need a big spot.
No, doesn't want a big spot.
So now, then you really got it down.
Yeah, because between the 2 units, heck, I could probably get $1,500 each. That's $3,000 a month rent. Now I'm cash flowing.
No, completely. Especially, I already saw the payment. It'll cash flow a lot if you get it like that.
Yeah, send me that contract, man. You can get my email.
I'll send it. Send me the email. Well, yeah, I do. I do get the email because I got it here. I'll send you the contract.
Oh, okay, yeah, send it to me, man, because that's awesome. I'm gonna talk to her this week today. She comes in the office, and then we'll, after I take a look at it. Obviously, it needs a little bit of work, to clean up.
What you do gotta find is, I know you got contacts there, but you have to have a closing company or a title company or depending on what state you're in, that knows how to handle sub 2, right? Because not everybody that's a closing agent or whatever, not all title companies will handle it the same way, and they might tell you, oh, it can't be done this way, and it's just they're crazy. So you have to have the right steps and the right forms to fill out the power of attorney over the mortgage and stuff like that. You want to get all that taken care of, the right documents taken care of in the beginning.
Yeah, have somebody. But how do you go around and ask that? Just start calling randomly. Hey, do you guys do sub 2? Is there a list?
Where are you at again?
Huh?
Where are you at?
Well, I'm in Roanoke, Virginia.
Well, but we're talking about it's Virginia, right?
Yeah, it's 24073 is the
Right.
zip code that the property is in. But that's like Christiansburg is where her house is. But
Oops, I'm late. Listen,
you better
I'm
go,
late
man.
to the other class, and I'm talking to you about.
Well, I think you want to talk about real estate more than watch the band exercise.
I'll send you the form. I'll send it to your email.
All right, man. See you.
All right, bye.
Thanks.